A guy walked into a post office just before Valentine's Day. He couldn't help but notice a middle-aged, balding man wearing a suit, standing in a corner sticking love stamps on bright pink envelopes with hearts all over them. There were stacks and stacks of envelopes. He kept watching as the man then took out a bottle of Chanel perfume from his pocket and started spraying the scent over the envelopes. By now, the guy's curiosity had got the better of him, so he asked the man what he was doing. The man replied, "Every year before Valentine's Day, I send out 500 Valentine's Day cards. Signed, guess who, XOXO?" The guy asked. "But why?" The man replied, "I'm a divorce lawyer." "Honey, where did you get all these dollar bills?" "Easy, Mom. The boys in the neighborhood each give me $1 every time I climb up the telephone pole." "Honey, you need to stop that. They aren't paying you to climb the telephone pole. They just want to see your underwear. A few weeks pass. Honey, where did you get all these $5 bills?" "Easy, Mom. You told me they just wanted to see my underwear when I climbed the telephone pole, so I stopped wearing them." Reaching the end of a job interview, the human resources officer asks a young engineer fresh out of university, "What starting salary are you expecting?" The engineer replies, $200 grand a year, depending on the benefits package. The interviewer says, "Well, what would you say to a package of 5 weeks vacation, full medical and dental, gym membership, all meals provided, and a Lamborghini company car to use?" The engineer sits up straight and says, "Wow, are you kidding?" The interviewer says, "Yeah, but you started it." An old seaman is setting his final affairs, and the only family he has left is his 2 youngest twins, a girl and a boy. So he goes to them and tells them that he wants to be buried at sea, and they agree. The old seaman finally passes, and the twins load his body into a rowboat and start going out to sea. After they had gone a little ways, one twin says to stop rowing and she's going to check the depth. So she gets out of the rowboat, and the water is only up to her knees. So she tells the other twin it's not deep enough. They need to go further out. So they go further out, and the one twin says she's going to check the depth, and this time the water comes up to her neck, and she tells the other twin it's still not deep enough, and they need to go out more. So they go out some more, and again the one twin says she's going to check the depth. This time she goes totally under and is out of sight for several seconds. When she comes up, she tells the other twin, "Okay, this is deep enough. Hand me the shovel." The phone rings at 1 a.m. The husband picks it up and yells, "How the hell do I know I'm not a weatherman?" and slams down the phone. "Who was that?" the wife says. The husband replies, "Some jerk who wants to know if the coast is clear." A papa mole, a mama mole, and a baby mole all live in a little mole hole. One day the papa mole sticks his head out of the hole, sniffs the air and says, "I smell maple syrup." The mama mole sticks her head out of the hole, sniffs the air and says, "I smell honey." The baby mole tries to stick his head out of the hole to sniff the air, but can't because the bigger moles are in the way, so he says, "All I smell is molasses." As Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson are investigating the scene of a burglary in a millionaire's mansion. Watson: "Holmes, I can understand why the burglar took the jewelry lying around, why he cracked and cleaned out the safe, but why would he also take the millionaire's wife?" Holmes: "Elementary, my dear Watson, so that the millionaire won't go looking for him."